welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassandra. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. If you're returning, thanks for coming back for another motivational video. Make sure you turn on your post notification as I am horrible at keeping a schedule. Today's video, I will be showing you my quick, easy but healthy Jamaican turkey neck recipe that I use the crock pot to cook. So jumping straight in, as you can see, I washed my meat with lemon. I just cut it up and squeeze it in there, and then I washed it off a couple times just to get it nice and right. Now here I'm going in and just cutting off any excess fat or lingering skin or anything that's on there. Well, I don't think there was any skin, but just like fat added onto it. I don't like it like that, and the kids don't like it like that either. So I'm just going in and taking all of that off, and then I'm just gonna go ahead with getting the seasoning that I'm gonna use, which I'm gonna share with you, and how I prep my meat. After getting all my seasoning on and I put my garlic, I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything and just get all the seasoning worked into the meat as best as possible. And then after I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump it in the crock pot. I didn't put any oil, I didn't put anything other than just the meat, and then I'm gonna rinse the bowl out just to get all the juice and stuff and add that to the pot, to the crock pot also, so it marinates that juice also. For my crock pot, I'm just gonna put it on stew, and it only goes for an hour. Well, I think it has more than an hour, but I was only gonna do it for an hour just because I knew I had to run out to get the kids, so I didn't want to leave it and let it overcook. I'd rather undercook, and then when I come in I can finish cooking it. It's always best to undercook because there's no room to repair overcooking. You can always correct undercooking something by just cooking it a little bit longer. So as you know, I typically cut up my bell peppers and store them in the freezer until I'm ready to use them, so they last a whole lot longer because I don't cook often. Like, my kids love french fries and stuff, so my air fryer is my best friend. So whenever I do buy those, before they get a chance to go bad, I'm gonna cut them all up, put them in the fridge. If you'd like me to show you a video on how I store these, how I am able to make it work, no problem. So here I'm going to go ahead and cut the onion. I don't do too much onion the thyme, and then I'm making sure to get some peppers. And then here I'm getting the scallion. We call it scallion. I think Americans call it green onions, but we call these scallions. And this is what I really want to show you from this point. Make sure you wash your stuff before you put it and cut it up. Look at all that gunk and dirt in my on there. Now you see how nice and clean it is. Make sure you always wash your stuff before you use them, because you don't want that stuff in your food. After I cut the seasoning, I add some water and I add some ketchup. I'm just like doing the base of the gravy now. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to add these in when it's time. I'm using soy sauce, and I'm also going to put some sugar, which the mistake I made, I put too much sugar, and then I had to go back in and just take off that big clump because that was just way too much. One of the greatest tips I am going to give you is always clean while you are cooking. Clean up your mess as you go, because then that saves you from cleaning up in the long run. That's the one thing my mom always taught me, is clean as you go, because then you don't have to at the end spend all this time cleaning up. After you cook, you want to sit with your family, have your meal, spend time with your kids. It's been about 15 minutes and the meat has tenderized a little bit. It's not fully cooked. I don't want it to fully cook. I just want to go ahead and add these in. So by the time it's all done and everything has been cooked and marinate together, it will already have all the mixed flavors. And I don't want my carrots to overcook, because my kids like when they're more on the crunchier side. I don't want it to be mushy. So I'm going to go ahead and I left that on for about another 30 minutes, or probably like another 45 minutes for the full hour. And then I was done. This is the final product. Let me know what you think.